since you asked about gas, this is our main gas line going out. That stubs out through the wall, and our gas meter is going to be located on that front right side of the home, right here. Later I'll show you when we get upstairs. This gas line, of course, goes up through your garage attic space and penetrates into that wall, which is where your attic space will be, and hooks up to your HVAC system here.
Okay.
Of course, this is where your driveway is going to be. Go straight out to the road. City walk about 4 feet in from the street there. You have sod all the way to the city walk. City walk and then sod on the other side as well. Swales that are cut from the lawn. So we have a finished or nearly finished home on this right side. So of course it gives you a clearer picture of what it's going to look like at the end. We like to go over that swales are cut in between the homes, so it's kind of the gentle valley you have in between each of the homes. It's cut that way so that water can, of course, flow from one side of the home to the other and get out to the street. So water will flow away from your home.
Okay.
We have one hose bib located on the front right of the home. And the opposite and adjacent one is on the opposite side. So you have one that can reach your garage really easily, and then one that can reach the other side of the home and the back of the home well.
Okay.
Gas meter stub out. This is where your gas meter will be. And right now our system is pressurized. So we have inspections coming up on your home scheduled for the 7th. So we have pressure on the gas and water as well right now.
Okay, cool.
These are your Cat 9, so your data and video cables that are stubbed out on the side. And this is where your electrical meter will be.
Okay.
Y'all finish out this?
Yes, so we go through before, right at the end of the home, and we parge small things like this just for visual effect. And then we have a foundation paint in the neighborhood as well. It's a kind of light brown color.
But you don't put a veneer on it?
No veneer stone in here. This is the Typar material that we use. It's a lot better. It's a really thick material, super weather resistant. It can actually act as a water penetration system for up to a year on a home. It's a lot better than some other weather wraps that they have. We have drip edge on the roof where it connects to the fascia. So if you see the white piece of metal there,
Yeah.
so that actually that's kind of folded over top underneath the roof shingles, so it tucks underneath the roof shingles and then over your fascia board, which we'll put on for siding. That creates just a water seal between those two elements.
Okay.
A lot of homes get water infiltration there and the fascia boards end up rotting out about 10, 15 years later down the line. It's a really great application that will keep that fascia dry, rot resistant for a very long time.
Okay.
Back right corner of your home, this is where your HVAC is going to be located. Right here next to this stub out. We have power cord stub out for that. Gas as well. One of your 120 volt outlet boxes here, external.
Okay.
And we use these covers just for water flashing, make sure no water gets into the home there. Of course, if you have any questions while we're going through this, go ahead and shoot.
Okay.
The other swale that I spoke of, you can see that from the right of that home, you see that small valley that runs along right here. So that's water's going to drain slowly from their yard through yours down and to the right, and they have a storm drain easement that's just off of your property to the left.
Okay.
Kind of over there, which means water will get off your property really quick. It's actually very nice to have one of those near the lot, especially near but not on. People asked us the last time, of course, during our final grade, this will be tuned out. There will be a gradual roll right here into their property for water flow, but of course we'll be filling this in so it won't be dangerous. I don't know if you guys have kids or...
Yeah.
We got big kids.
Awesome.
Yeah.
could go over this later when I go over your electric, but
Okay.
they're missing a floodlight here right now. We noted it. We have them sent out. There's also one electrical box that you added in your pantry that I've noted and marked out. They're going to take care of for us.
Okay. And I think with the pantry, we were told to talk to you guys about it if we were planning to put like a microwave or something in there. You guys like normally have, I guess like you change the height of
The
the.
height requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can look into that, see what they can do about that as far as setting the trim. See
Okay.
if we can make any arrangements for that.
Okay.
No promises at this point, but I can
Yeah.
check with Neil on that.
Okay.
Where's that water coming from?
So that water, we just pressurized your system. So they fill up a bathtub upstairs, and then they fill the 3-inch drain pipes, so the white PVC pipes, or drain pipes.
Yep.
They fill that system up completely just to test for any leaks. They had a hose running through here upstairs and then into the bathtub, so they spilled while that was going. And then they pressurized the system, so the red and blue flex pipes right now are pressurized. We pressurize like 2 to 2.5 times how much pressure you'll run through your system. That way, if anything explodes, it does it now on us, we can get it fixed. If there's a weak spot in the system, we identify it.
Okay.
And what line is this on?
What? Huh?
What line is that?
So that's an underslab plumbing running to your external hose bit. It turns blue right there again, but that's a water line. Yeah. So if you look around the home, we have that green tint at about 3 feet high going all the way around the home. That is boral care treatment. That's a termite protection. It is clear normally, but we have them tint it green so we can know that the task has been done and completed. You'll notice some spots, the only spot I saw is right here, it doesn't have it.
Yeah.
That's because we had some punch work done. It's within our contract, we have them come around and do a second touch-up lap to
Okay.
cover any spots that are, we did some punch work on, changed a piece out.
Okay.
As well as that being termite protected, all of our bottom sill plates are to code, pressure treated lumber so that they don't rot out as well.
Okay.
We got a data box here. I'm just gonna go around everything I see,
Yes.
touch on it real quick. If you have any questions, go ahead and stop me. I'm gonna go over them. We got a data line here, assuming where you want to put a TV, and a 120 outlet. There's a 120 outlet here. Of course, you're gonna get this on video. There's some plumbing in this wall of the staircase. So if you were thinking about hanging a picture here, make sure to hit to stud. I tell people that. It's kind of just a rule in construction, or even for hanging stuff. Just get a stud finder, and when you find one, you're gonna know that it's 16 inches on center to the other studs. If you hit into wood, you can't be hitting into anything else. Also, we have blocker plates, so if you were drilling into something, it's gonna stop you, not let you in.
Okay.
That's really me now.
Right.
Right above us, this is your main air returns. That's where air's gonna suck in, and it will go out through the smaller vents. Right next to it, we've got a thermostat. Oven's gonna be located right here. Refrigerator, water line for the refrigerator here.
Oh, okay.
We've got a pantry. And this is where we're gonna have your 120 outlet
Okay.
here. I guess for your microwave that you're putting there.
Yeah.
Gas range, hood vent, electrical for that, as well as some plumbing in that wall. Of course, the cabinets are going to be covering up, so we can take a little photo. Major structural framing members. Whenever you see a stud pack of multiple stud packs wrapped in a strap like this, that is a load-bearing area. So of course we have a load-bearing system on this back side of the home, which is an LVL, laminated veneer lumber, over top of my head. And then those are nailed to other laminated veneer lumbers. And then this is kind of the leg of the house here. So we got one here, right there, on the left side of that header here, over top of us,
Okay.
and over here. So anywhere there's one of those, you wouldn't want to do any major reconstructing or remodeling in that area. A qualified contractor is going to pull your plans if you were ever going to do that in the future. And upstairs though, our trusses do run span to span, so you could actually take out all of the walls upstairs and have a lot of room for remodeling upstairs. And before we go up there, just go over this garage entry. This is a little planning area, nook room right here, and then you have the one data in this area as well.
Okay.
Get a little video of this. This is your sub slab vent. If we haven't had any radon hit in the neighborhood,
Okay.
in the future, say years down the line, you got your house tested and some of the neighbors have said, oh, we have radon in our house. This is a radon remediation system. So this is just a pipe, 3-inch pipe put down into our concrete and stubbed out. For if you ever have that later, they would attach a motor fan right to the spot where it's cut off there.
Okay.
And then they'd attach the motor fan, pop it through your roof, and you could remediate that gas. Like I said, we haven't hit on any radon here. Hasn't been an issue for anyone. It's just, we do it down the line for people.
Y'all may not go come out in 4 minutes. We're doing a service line. We're doing that service line leak, and it probably won't shoot up this way. We'll shut this door.
We'll stay in for a minute.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we can head upstairs.
Okay.
Make sure to get a video of this plumbing here on this wall.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, laundry room. We get a little video of that flex pipe in that chase there.
Okay.
There's going to be a storage closet on the other side of that.
Okay.
Dryer, washing machine. The dryer is going to be a 4-prong
Okay.
dryer. A lot of people asking me that. That's about everything in here.
We got chicken bowl.
Oh.
You guys missed it. The guy in the hole there, he was up to his neck about 10-20 minutes ago. They hit that line while they were digging undergrounds, and the water flooded. They popped that hydrant down there that's popped. You
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
They popped that just to relieve the pressure of the line
Oh.
before he went into work. But that was flooded out to the street.
Wow.
He was down there to his neck.
Oh.
He was down there to his neck, just trying to do work. So
Oh man, that seems like a rough job. Oh, you should have parked right there, baby. Free car wash.
free car wash. Look at the car. Yeah. Yeah, the things that happen. So
Oh, that's rough.
another element of the home, she's standing right next to it, is
Okay.
the, if you look to your right, there's that thermal barricade bracing. We insulate areas that later on will be difficult to reach for us. That was insulated for the option of having this chase or this flex pipe ran right here. Basically, we just put it there and insulate it. Say we're setting a bathtub right here, which your bathtub is also done. We wouldn't be able to get the lower spot once the bathtub's set.
Okay.
So we want it insulated before that. Yeah, and that's insulated with the pink fiberglass as well. The barrel brace is just put over it.
Okay. And you said this is a closet?
Yes, this is going to be a little linen closet, linen or storage closet right here. Chase pipe behind it.
Okay.
Bedroom here.
Probably know what it's gonna be. Right
Yeah.
by the bathroom.
Got one data box in here. Closet French doors right there.
All right.
This thermostat for the upstairs. That's a 2-zone system. We recommend, to go over this at the end as well, but we recommend keeping the 2 zones within 8 degrees of each other to, of course, not counteract what they're trying to do there.
Okay.
What you asked for water, so they fill up the bathtub, they bring a hose up, you fill the bathtub, people are like, oh, there's water in the bathtub, what's that? It's not because of rain. They fill that up, and then they come over here, and when I get my county inspection, the county inspector, he wants to know that that water hasn't leaked out of the system, so we're good on that. Get a video here of this gas line running behind this toilet here.
Okay. Yep.
So it's maybe this mechanical
This is
mechanical
where
stuff.
the toilet's gonna be. Right?
So we got
Sink.
a sink.
So, what do you know why I've noticed all of them has this loop on either the cold or the hot. Like this one's cold and this one's hot, right?
Yeah.
Well, what is the loop for?
The loop, I'm pretty sure it's just to get, they could get the cold water up here, so cold water, of course, on the right, hot water on the left, and they had to just reverse it. So they, instead of going up before, or to get it in this position, they looped it around and down.
Okay. Oh, that's just to get it into
Yeah,
position.
just to get it on the left side, so where
Okay.
hot water is supposed to be.
Gotcha.
I would assume. I actually don't know that for a fact, but I would.
That's
almost-
good enough for me. I noticed it walking around. I was just
Yeah.
curious.
No, of course. I think about stuff like that all the time. I have to ask the trade guys.
Yeah.
Of course, we got our 8-inch box tray ceiling in this room, right here. Those are really nice on these homes as opposed to some other homes. Some people build those into their truss system, so the trusses with those, spanning from side of the house to the other side of the house would have those built on with them. These are built individually, so they have a lot less play. We have to do a lot less drywall work to make them look good at the end.
Okay.
Coming into the master bath with the wonderful showers that everyone loves so much.
Yeah.
Got bench seat here, and of course, basically 2 showers in one, two shower heads, 2 cam lights above both of those, and commode closet in there. the huge walk-in closet right there.
Sweet.
Located directly above your head, that's where your crawl space, or your attic access, pardon me, your attic access is going to be. So that will be a pull-down ladder that you pull down from right here, it will hit right about there.
Okay.
Climb up to access up there.
And that is that the outlet for the closet?
Yes,
That
that right here is the outlet for the closet.
Yeah. Okay.
And then while we're walking out, I'll point out each room has a smoke alarm, and then in the hallway of both the downstairs and upstairs, we have a smoke carbon.
Okay.
We also recommend that once you move in, those smoke carbons are ceiling mounted. We recommend that you put one at the bottom of the staircase for a floor one, just because if it was smoke carbon and it reached the ceiling already, that might be dangerously high levels already. So we
Okay.
recommend every homeowner buys a floor level carbon monoxide detector.
Okay.
We'll of course go over that with you guys near the end.
Okay. What is this? What is this wire?
All right. So your vanities, of course, your sinks are right here, and these are just electrical wires for your light mounts.
Okay.
That they put some loose wire in there in case they have to center it. They put too much so that they have some play moving it around.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do y'all floor any of the attic?
We don't floor. We have, as you can see, there's OSB that spans basically the width of that bathroom there. We don't put any flooring there, and there is some storage space up there, though. You could walk. I mean, we got basically the whole length of the upstairs here for 8 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So they could pull down and then they're kind of right at where they can stick stuff.
Yeah.
They need- yeah.
Speaking of that, we touch on this in the next walk as well, but we try to leave a box of flooring and some tile from the different areas of the home up there. If we were ever had to repair some tile or some flooring, it's nice to have the exact die lot from this time of build, as opposed to getting it later, or the product could be discontinued. So
Okay.
that'll be located there later on. Getting a little ahead of myself on that though. I have reviewed looks like everything on my list. We can go over any questions you have. I can also talk about moving forward from here, what's going on with the home.
Yeah, I don't have any questions off the top. What about you?
No, I think just the schedule moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, schedule moving forward. We have this called in for rough inspection on the 7th. I'm going to try to pull it in because we're ready to pass. The holiday weekend kind of screwed us up. I come in this morning at 6 o'clock and I'm out till Monday. So I'm going to try to call in a favor with an inspector, get it passed off. The only thing holding us off from that is to hold down bolts being installed. I'm hoping they're coming tomorrow. So county inspections for roughs, let's call it Monday. Immediately after that, I'll have insulation installed. Insulation inspection the next day after that, and then insulation repairs. We'll be looking at starting drywall Wednesday to Friday of next week. Then we're in that for 2 weeks.
So that will be
Two
in the middle of June.
2.5 weeks from that point is where I'll give you your date.
Hmm.
So we're looking at.
So end of June, we should have a date for. when-
Yeah, I want to be able to give you a date in 4 weeks, basically.
Okay.
We always tell people, we know that everyone's looking for that 90-day point to lock in their best interest rate,
Yeah.
which we want to give you, but until my cabinet's set, I can't play with my schedule enough. It's all based on other people's factors, and I don't have any control over that yet. But once that cabinet sets, I can give you that date. I'm hoping that that's in the shorter part of 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. I'll be able to say, hey, this happened, we're moving forward. At that point though, I can give you a date, and that's because once these major components, parent tasks as I call them, get completed, then I can say, hey, we ran out of paint, continue with tile, continue with hardware, continue with trim, and it's just paint, or vice versa. Oh, we ran out of tile, keep painting the house, put carpet in, we can paint later. So,
But roughly right now, what are y'all thinking about?
for the end date, I'm not gonna say yet, but I can let y'all know in 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks.
So after the drywall, and that's when they put the cabinets in.
Yeah, my last day of drywall, they sand, they clean, my cabinets get delivered the same day they finish drywall, and they install the next day. We just wait, I wait to look and put your closing date into my system, literally until the cabinets drop.
Mm-hmm.
Once I know the material is there, then I can go forward. But some suppliers, they'll tell you that everything's good on time, and then it doesn't show up, and then 3 days later you find out it's really in California and still needs to be shipped. So just waiting for that.
What about on average from like cabinet to close? Do you have an average date on that? Like, I know like you can't account for like supply issues, but just like
Yeah,
your
if we're
standard.
looking at, well, once we set that, it's like we're gonna hit that date unless something completely uncontrollable happens, but that's like a really stern date, and we're looking at about 70 days from then.
From the cabinets.
Being installed?
They're telling us 70 to 75, 80, depending on what you think you can do. Jeremy and I feel comfortable with 75 at that point.
Okay.
Touched on everything, man.
Touch on everything.
You wanna give them a little razzle dazzle before they head out?
Y'all got any questions?
He just asked it.
Okay, he asked it. How you feel?
It's moving,
Yeah?
yeah.
You wanna move faster? Is that what it is?
No, you could take your, I don't want you to rush on it, I
Oh,
want-
not rush. Storm's coming. It's coming. Where y'all coming in from?
Charlotte,
Oh, y'all live over in Charlotte.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where at?
Not too far.
By the airport,
Oh, okay.
north of the airport, yeah.
Got any kids?
2,
2 of them? How old?
16, 13.
16 and 13.
Yep.
So they're gonna go to Clover High School.
One's going to Clover and one's going to Oak
One will
Ridge.
go to Oak
Oak
Ridge.
Yeah.
My son went to Oak Ridge and he goes to Clover now. He's 16.
Oh, is he? Yeah,
Yeah.
so same age as my daughter, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Playing sports?
She said she's gonna try.
Yeah.
She's gonna try.
They're very good. Pretty much all the girl sports,
Yeah.
they're phenomenal.
Nice.
What sport
Um,
is that?
So, girls basketball won the 5A state championship this year. The girls soccer team is always really good. Softball team's really good.
My little one like basketball, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be
Yeah.
going into it.
Yeah, they have a really good program. The school's great too. Love the school. Oak Ridge is good. High school, I think, is even better.
It's a far drive.
Huh?
I said, it's a far drive.
Far drive?
Yeah, I think it's like 20 minutes.
To the high school?
Yeah.
No, I live right by the high school.
When we drove here,
Takes me 10 minutes.
is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's 10
It
minutes.
seemed like it was a long ride. We drove up there one day. I was like, this is a long drive.
Yeah, no, it's about,
Here?
From here,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
We
about-
left the neighborhood and I don't know, it just felt like it was a long drive. It was just like a straight road and then the high school there, you know?
yeah, it's about 10 minutes down to the high school.
Okay.
Probably the same over to Oak Ridge.
No, I feel like Oakwood was closer and then Clover was hot, a lot farther.
You gotta deal with more traffic going up towards.
It was no
toward
traffic
Oak
the
Ridge.
day we went.
I don't go up on that road. That's why I like going straight down to high school. Boom, 10 minutes. You gotta deal with traffic lights and everything else going over Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
No, it's nice over here. You'll enjoy the neighborhood. Great group of people, lots of kids.
Yeah.
From little ones up to the teens. So yeah.
Do you know anything about when we first, so back in November, I think Linda was telling us they were talking about putting in a second, like, kayak drop in the neighborhood, but she said it was,
At the end of this.
yeah.
road.
Have you guys heard anything
Coming
new?
down this way,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
to get that new phase, yeah, that's still.
Or is that way far out?
Yeah, we're still a good ways out on that one. I mean, we have the phase that's up here off of Fishing Creek, which is, you know, you go up there,
Yeah.
take a
Down the
left.
street
That phase, that one's gonna be the next one to open, late
Okay.
summer. This one, land development, still down there, setting up everything. I mean, they're still growing a lot of dirt, a lot of earth moving down there. So that one's gonna be, like, winter time. I mean,
Oh.
I'd probably think that next part of development will probably be, the first of next year.
Oh,
Before
wow.
we get to that one.
Is that the last?
That'll be the last of
So
everything.
Dan Ryan's doing all the rest.
Dan Ryan does the rest, yeah.
Cause I'm trying to get
My sister.
her sister in here.
Yeah.
So I've reached out, Linda put me in touch with Stephanie.
Stephanie, yep,
So
yep.
yeah, so she's got us on the list or whatever, but yeah, so they're gonna try, I guess they'll release in summer, those ones you were talking about.
Yeah.
And so you're saying it sounds like these will be
These will be the,
winter, yeah.
I think,
She's
winter
gonna
time.
have to go down that lot then.
So you gonna do what now?
I mean,
Oh.
the next
That's the
phase.
next
is-
phase.
Oh, the
yeah.
next phase.
Those,
Yeah.
those are some gorgeous lots.
Oh, you're talking about the one on, the next one that we're gonna do
Yeah.
this summer?
Yeah.
There's some phenomenal lots over there.
I see
Yeah.
that.
I mean, they got that road paved, take a ride down there.
Yeah.
Some of those cul-de-sac lots are absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I
pieces
drove
of
by.
land.
We drove by like last weekend.
Yeah,
I like a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
they're
nice.
over there.
Pricing is changed.
That price is gonna be, yeah, that price is gonna be,
Not in the 5,000 range no more. I mean,
with lumber and everything else,
Yeah.
yeah, they'll jump up
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
pretty significant that way, so. As far as Dan Ryan's concerned, now, it won't be the fielding, so different price points, different homes, so,
They're nice though, I mean.
They are, they're
like
nice.
the
I mean,
model, Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't say anything bad about Dan Ryan,
I mean, they
that's what I
like-
work for.
They like the Drayton. I think that's what Drayton, is it Drayton, which is
Drayton.
what?
Yeah,
Drayton.
Drayton.
Yeah.
They have a lot of really nice floor plans. There's a lot of nice floor plans over there. A lot of them are really open downstairs, open
Yeah.
up, you
Yeah.
know,
The fire-
into
the
some of those
fire
lofts. They're really nice. So, yeah, bring everybody. Hey, let's sell them all. Sell them all. Let's keep building.
We're
Yeah,
trying.
yeah, they already-
We're
they
trying.
already got people asking,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So y'all hit on timeline a little bit.
Just right before it came up.
Good. Good.
When were y'all thinking y'all were gonna get in here? July?
No, we talked, well, the last time before Jeremy came, Jason and Linda told me the closing date's looking into September.
Yeah.
What'd you
Prior
think
to
when y'all put it
that,
Under contract at?
Huh?
When y'all put it under contract?
it was July.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be
July.
better say July.
Yeah, cause,
But this was last November though.
Yeah.
I
was
asked-
Yeah,
curious.
so,
What I asked Jason right before you came, the week after,
Yeah.
before, you came in, Jason, yeah, I was like, well, I just need to know the date, cause Linda's asking me when is closing day, right? Cause I was like, I'm not sure, let me ask them.
Yeah,
And then, Jason's like, oh, let's look into September now. I was like, okay, September,
so we're June,
yeah,
July, August.
When does school
I mean,
start?
August,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not
What
long.
were
I
you
mean,
doing?
Huh?
I'd venture
What were you
to,
doing when
we'd
they
be
started
somewhere in
here?
that, like, very end
I
of
don't know,
August
we're
first.
debating, we went
Rather
to
pull
start
it in.
here.
The week to week
That's
on
just
either
a
side of that, so
Okay.
looking at it just without looking at the schedule and having it
Yeah.
up in front of me, end of August, first of September.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Jason was saying
Yeah.
about September.
How'd the house look?
It's looking good.
Yeah.
School start middle of August, right? Here in
Yeah.
South Carolina, or is it middle of in?
Well, yeah, I got it right here.
Cause if the kids start school, it's just a drive, like, I don't know, if I want to start here and just stay in Charlotte and then just switch over 2 weeks in, we just don't go to school for the first 2 weeks, y'all. You know,
That's what I would do.
yeah, just don't go to school.
The kids aren't feeling well today.
Alright.
They probably got their
They're probably
registration.
gonna lock me up.
But I'll tell you what, they're strict.
Yeah,
You gotta have, we have everything lined up as far as your address and stuff.
yeah,
They don't, Clover School District is
Yeah.
so strict. I'm trying to pull it up for a calendar.
Yeah, one of my I have a buddy that lives out here. He was saying if we were closing pretty close to the school start date, we can get a letter from the builder to
Yeah.
enroll them.
Oh yeah, there's always, I think there's a way to be able to do that.
yeah.
As long as you got documentation saying,
Yeah.
hey, we're closing, but by then, I mean, well in advance, I wanna say about 3 weeks to a month out from your closing, you'll start getting like your package of all your information, closing and all that stuff, so you can get, so they return to school August 16th.
Also middle.
Yeah, so middle of August, so
they
So I
do-
would-
If they do start, it's gonna be only 2 weeks,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Yeah, and getting like, cause I'm sure you could get something early, cause they're already doing, for the high school, like we've already done class selections for next year and everything, and it's, I don't know what, the high school over there has, but I mean, the book for registration and just classes, like 75 pages.
Wow.
The number of classes that they offer, and I love it, I love it.
Should I start?
I see, and I just start talking.
Should I start now with the school, or, I mean, what?
I would probably ping over there and just give them a call and say, hey, we're buying this house, we're under contract for this house. We don't close until, and the president, not president, what do they call it? Principal lives here in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
So, I would definitely go and give the school a call and just say, hey, this is what we're doing. I did the same thing whenever I retired and moved down here, from Boston. I called months out and said, hey, this is what's going on. I'm moving down that way. I've got an address, but I won't close on anything until well in advance. And they let me go and register.
Okay,
So it's worth a phone call just to say, hey, this is what I got.
and see what else they need, we just come and get it with Linda, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure we can definitely facilitate some of that stuff. That should be easy. So, but good. I'm not gonna sit here and keep talking all day, cause I will. I'll keep you here for hours, just talking.
Is this an outlet or what is this one?
That is
That's smoke.
Oh okay.
So good. It was nice getting to meet y'all instead of,
Hey, good to meet
being
you.
across the phone and
Yeah.
everything for the time being, At least I got to meet you now before we get to, turning this into your home.
So our neighbor's about to move in,
Let's see
they
which
got their
one.
land.
Oh, this one. Oh,
the
good.
Aura.
Listen.
It took a
No.
long time, I mean, I was like, it's, cause the other house down the street, they started after, and then I was like, that house still not done yet.
Which one? Oh,
The
two.
Affinity all the way to the end, I know they started way later than that one. Oh,
I
that
think
was taking a long time.
258,
Kind of like.
yeah.
What caused their hold up? Because their house looked like it was pretty done.
I don't know, I just took that one over, same time I took over yours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, I got their walk tomorrow, and it's been a scramble to the finish line for me.
Yeah.
But luckily, like with me and Matt, the way we do things, we don't scramble at the end. It's
All
not-
right, I mean,
it's-
everybody that I talked to, they've been like, oh, Jason, you got Jason, oh, you got Jason, oh. Yeah. They're like, oh, I don't like you. I'm like, oh my God.
We'll take good care of it.
Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, because he was just calling and see like, who you got as your project manager? I was like, Jason. They're like, oh, Jason, no. I was like,
Oh man.
that's
Yeah.
what we have. We
Yeah.
got Jeremy.
Yeah, we'll do you right. Matt's really good at this, so you're in good hands. And
Sweet.
I'll be in here just as much as he is. Well, maybe. I'll be in here. I move around to a lot of houses right now, so. So yeah, good. Good. Well, glad you liked everything.
Couple of random questions. Do you guys know what that floor plan is up front,
Which one?
next to the model Aura?
Oh, the one that's in construction now?
Yeah,
Which one?
That's a.
The one next to the Aura?
Single story, 64.
up front.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
single story.
I got it. We can hold this.
Luna.
Is it the Luna?
I'm logged in still.
You're logged in?
Yeah, I'm still logged in.
It's coming up quick.
Listen, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Quicker than my house.
Yeah, that one's rolling.
Our house took a little bit of time before.
Little coaching to get it on. Let's see, that's 64. That's like the number one question. I should memorize that stuff. Is that a single story
Is it
Aura?
not an Aura?
It's a single.
Single story Aura?
Yeah, some people don't do the optional upstairs.
I didn't know
That
that.
one
Wait.
got a single story.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Single
the
story
Serenity.
Aura, I like it a lot.
I we
You
haven't
walk in
seen it.
Once you walk in it, I mean, of course, it's a smaller home.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I didn't
I'm building
know there
one
was
for the
such
crew.
Oh, it's a Luna.
As a Luna.
Okay,
That's what I
yeah.
saw.
Single, yeah,
Yeah, the
single
Luna.
story Luna.
That's our favorite floor plan, I think.
Yeah.
The Luna.
Yeah, a lot of people like the Luna. Everybody likes the Luna or
I
the
love
Aura.
it. I want
Is
that.
like the two biggest sellers.
We noticed there's like 50 auras like
Yeah.
just on the street.
Oh, everybody wants an Aura.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Aura,
All the way
and it's
down.
all about
I
like
could
you
tell
know.
because the L
the architectural.
shape. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's an Aura.
Yeah, the aura's nice.
Yeah.
The aura's
I'm
really
starting to
nice.
learn it L.
Yeah.
See, y'all better than me at it. I can't even remember.
And then another random question. There's a trail going like down to past the.
Yeah, down to the water.
Oh, is that the water?
Yeah, okay. Let's correct myself. There is water down there, okay?
Creek.
Yeah.
It's a creek.
It's a creek.
It's a
Okay.
creek down there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
just
it
saw a
runs-
drive trail going
And then
down
it
there.
runs, so the initial plans with this neighborhood, you know, was all this, so we're building these two phases here, and then down here, kinda like whenever you come into the neighborhood and get up to the houses, that little land bridge is there.
Yeah.
They were gonna build another land bridge down here because we have the capability to put like another 300 lots over there.
Wow.
We own all that property, but, cost, everything that comes in with doing another land bridge and who would do it and all this stuff, it got out of control to do another one in here, so they've nixed that plan since, so it's just, I don't know what they're gonna do with the land, I don't know if another neighborhood will start, but it won't be connected to this one.
Okay.
I don't know what they'll do with it, but yeah, you can go back there.
Okay.
I got people back there all the time.
Here's someone riding on-
Yeah,
See an
they
old
love to
guy riding a
ride.
dirt bike in
Exactly,
there.
Yeah.
dirt bikes, quads, everything back there, so yeah. It connects up to Bethel,
Okay.
up the way there. But yeah,
That's why I need a dirt bike.
How many more fielding homes do y'all have to finish out?
that aren't released.
Well, no, just in general, like how many are, like.
So,
is it
we
completely-
got the rest of the street
Yeah.
that'll be done. These
33?
3 houses right here. The last of what's building here, we've got, 3 basements
What's
under
building
one
here
slab.
across from us?
Yeah.
So you think y'all be out of, like, fielding will be out of here or done by the end of the year?
Oh, yeah, we'll be done. Cause everything has been released.
Yeah.
That's in this, everything in this phase that is, Dan Ryan or fielding is already released that we have left. So we've started the last house in here.
So by Christmas it'll be quiet.
By Christmas, it'll be,
And then you'll have all that other stuff, but that's. a whole
you
other
won't
story.
even
Yeah.
be affected by that at all.
Plus, they're considering, isn't land development considering doing second pave top?
Yeah, they're gonna,
Pretty soon after we're done, he's gonna come
yeah,
back
that,
around
that
second
top
pave.
coat's coming quick, after we close, so they're gonna do it in little sections, but it'll all be done pretty quick, this winter. So you won't have all the crazy noise. I mean, by the time you get in here, I mean, all those we'll be close to closing, if not closed, on
that
all these
another-
houses, these houses.
How part of that one will even be
In
done?
front of us?
Yeah, is it what?
The or? No?
I don't know, I don't have that one. We don't have, there's 2 buildings there here, so we're not building, that's one of them.
So there's no more lot left for filling at all? No.
We have 2 that are available houses that'll be available to purchase, but they're basements.
Basement.
Yeah,
And then we'll have one more release, where the trailer is, 2 more.
2,
or one
I
more
mean,
set.
3 days,
Punch
2 days.
list.
Yeah, that, well, see, we don't call it a punch list thing, because our goal, when we get to that point, we don't really use blue tape at that wall, because we've had third-party inspectors. Now, there will be some blue tape, but I don't consider it to be a punch list, because it's more of, it's an orientation to say, hey, this is how where everything is in your home, how it works. But yeah, we always say we'd like to get at least 2 days before that. That way I can have it on hand, and I get a chance to review it before we walk through together.
Could they do it on like 5 days before?
Yeah, as long as, the biggest thing is when we have the home ready, like I
Yeah.
wanna make sure, and by that point, you never know what delays we're having, this, that, and the other, but, if I've got water, gas, HVAC start, all that stuff,
Yeah.
This is where your tech can is. So all your low voltage, Cat 9 and Cat 8 wires will come through here.
Okay.
It's a storage closet under the stairs. If you have a data guy come to set anything up, just direct them to this box.
Sweet.
Right over it again as well.
So in here, oh wait, is this an outlet for the closet? So 2 outlets,
Yes.
and then this.
Switch.
Oh, a light switch.
Light switch.
Oh, okay.
And all the closets are LEDs. They look like the fluorescent bulbs, but they're LED.
Oh, okay. Nice.
yeah.
How come you guys?
Nobody wants the red though.
How come you guys don't leave that open?
The red?
That looks like a lot of usable space.
So good.
People always ask that. People always talk about doing something.
I mean, it's a
back
lot of
there.
upkeep.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't. It's probably a safety issue having it under. I don't know if it'd be a safety issue under the landing of the stairs there.
Yeah.
I don't see why it would be. I just think that there's not really anything to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a lot of usable space, but
A lot of people talk about cutting like a doggy door in there. but-
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because I mean, nothing else goes in there, right? Like, is that just once it's done? That's it. Okay. Try to remember. Yep.
They're still sitting on whatever right now. Yeah, it'll.